Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Notable Flow Show watch list session with your host, Poseidon. Crazy day in the market, very volatile, shitty weather in New York City. Can't get any better than that. Let's get this party started. What are we looking at today? EOSC 2.5 calls for 818 expiration, 489,000. Ally 13 puts, 421 expiration, 1.09 million, 13,000 in volume. AEM 45 puts for 818 expiration, 1.2 million. TFC 30 puts for 421 expiration, 957,000. NEP 60 puts for 1020 expiration, 431,000. Now there was a couple others that were kind of notable, but I think these are the ones that will be the most interesting. All right, let's get this party started. Let's go with EOSC. Very small stock, $1.86, but as you can see, it's been getting swept all day with calls. First order of 1,500 in size, 105,000 in premium, total of 489,000, 7,000 in volume, almost all at the ask. Intraday, basically all call volume, so that's always good to see. If we look at the chart, what do we need? This is a good small account challenge as well. Okay, where's my chart? Oh, nice. All right, so we're on the daily chart. What do we got? This stock, obviously, we got some resistance here at around 1.87. Support acting as new resistance. Same here. So above $1.87, I don't even know what this stock does. It seems like an energy company. It's a dollar stock. You can either play commons or you can play the options contract. Honestly, if it breaks 1.87, I don't think $2 is far, right? As long as it clears this resistance, moving averages are starting to curl higher. Doesn't seem like a bad setup. I mean, if you want to use a support, very small stock. I mean, I would use like this resistance here. You see how the wicks just tap, tap, tap. This was a previous resistance as well. So 1.57, you can use that as a stop, because if it breaks 1.57, can't just be going to these, this consolidation area. So they're targeted 2.5 by August, almost 500,000 in premium. Pretty big for a small stock like this. So this is definitely very interesting. All right, my personal favorite, Ally. Now, there were different strikes that were getting hit. As you can see, the put volume to call volume, 133,000 in put volume, 33.9 million in put premium compared to 3.49 call premium. You see a lot of debit spreads getting hit, 23 puts. They were also selling the 22 puts. But the one that really caught my eye is a 13 put for 421 expiration. Ally is literally at 23. That's a $10 drop in 1 month, right? And this stock doesn't make that big of moves. A $10 drop is insane. Over $1 million in premium, almost 13,000 in volume. We just have to see if there's how much OI carries over tomorrow. That's going to be very important. But again, this contract really catches my eye. And today, if you actually played it, by the time you saw my tweet, it went from 0.75 to 1.10 with the stock not really even doing anything, right? The IV is actually cracked on these contracts. But still, this is a very, very interesting contract. $10 out the money by next month, 1 million in premium and 13,000 in volume. Now, as far as the chart, what is it? What do we need? Now let's delete this. Obviously, had a terrible day, down negative 10%. So what I like is on the daily, you got this support back in December at 23.18. It's below it. Well, after hours 23.32 to 23.48. It breaks 23.18. Well, we got some support around 22.34, then the lows of 22.02. This would be a good place to be if anyone is still in Ally, right? So we want to break below 23.18, Then we see the 22s. Earnings is 419. So the risk of holding this could be a little sketch. But again, someone maybe knows something. Now, I like to see this support as well. Back in the December, previous support bounced, support again, but obviously dropped. Previous resistance and pushed higher. Now, as a resistance, 24.46 could be a stop, for your contract, or just a place to start managing your position if you are short. But again, below 23.18, give or take, 22 is our next stop, and this is a heavy sell volume. So we'll see if it carries over tomorrow. All right. Next, AEM. AEM 45 puts for 818 expiration, 1.2 million. Now there was one random 50 call, but again, AEM was just getting swept all day with 45 puts for 818. 1.2 million, 3,900 in volume. Most of it was put premiums throughout the day, which is good. Again, 3,900 in volume is good. It's around 2. Oh, I guess it hit 3. Okay, well, interesting. Okay, well, anyway, 1.2 million. This is good. This is good. Almost all at the ask, but what does the chart say? Why does my chart keep disappearing all of a sudden? Really, I already started this up before. All right, so we do got some daily support around 44, 46, but where are we right now? We are here, right? So I would like it, we close at 47.74. So it's literally right basically at this resistance from 3.3. So if AM holds and doesn't break above this resistance, right? The 200 SMA is around 47.4. We have this small little area of 47 flat, basically. This is a great risk to reward, because if this doesn't break this resistance, I honestly can see it head back down to the 44s, right? I would like to see maybe a first target at around 46.34, where this support was held. There's a resistance here, resistance here, resistance here. So as long as this stock stays below 47.76, this does look like a good setup. Now, if it goes above, it gets a little tricky, right? So I would probably have resistance at 48.54 just to see if you want to manage your position there. But again, below the 50, right on the 200, it's tapping the 21, and the 8 is all the way down to where that support is at 46.34. If you break 46.34, 44.46 is your next stop. All right. What is next? TFC 30 puts for 421 expiration, 957,000. There we go. Yep, so almost all at the ask towards the end of the day. 957,000, 3,500 volume. This is good. Almost put premiums 9.93 to 7.49. So intraday, obviously a lot more puts than calls. So this is a contract that we do like. Almost $1 million in premium, 3,500 in volume. This definitely caught my eye. Now, what does the chart say? Obviously, I didn't even realize it's down 17% today. Just a nasty chart. What do we got here? We got the lows of 30, the highs 35. Wow. Jeez. Yeah, 35. What's it called? 59. We close right at 33, 32.24. So again, for this, I would just see if it can break the 30.49 support and see if it holds. I mean, their earnings is coming up 417 a month from now. So this one is just a nasty candle. So I would just see if it can break the lows of 30.51. If it can't, maybe we can just go to like a 15-minute chart, right? If you want to like intraday it, there's got some resistance here from open. So 33.52, and then you got obviously this mini support at 32, but I don't know where the stock is gonna open up tomorrow, so these might change. But 31.51, you can maybe play this intraday, right? I mean, it hit this resistance, didn't really do much. This will be your support. If you want to play calls, you can play above 33.52. I don't really like playing calls when it breaks like resistance. I would like to see it bounce off of support. So again, that 30.49, that lows, and then a stop of 35.59 if you're on those 30 puts for 421 expiration. Last but not least, NEP. 60 puts getting tagged at the ask all day. So this obviously caught my eye. 431,000 in premium, 726 in volume. 726 is good volume, for a contract that costs over $500, right? And then intraday options volume has been mainly puts the whole time. As you can see, 769,000 to 38,000 in call premium. So this is a contract that definitely caught my eye. Now, if we look at the chart, I can bring it up. Again, another. Yeah, Jesus, got everything. Their energy. But you do have this daily support back in, when is that? May last year, 61.31. Obviously, it broke below. So we got the lows of 60.69, right? Maybe let's see the weekly. Let's see how the weekly is. Holy hell. Holy hell. This is make it or break it, right? Break 60. This thing is gone, honestly. This is a pretty nice gap. This support, this wick, around 54. There's something going on here. I don't know. Or earnings, 420. Nice, 420. But yeah, you can either consider it's like a double bottom, right? And it pushes higher. You got the 200 up here. So maybe it bounces and hits the 200. Or it breaks 60 and you got this whole area to fill around 54. So make sure if you enter this, you have some confirmation. Don't just buy this blindly, because if this bounces, this can make a move, right? So I would like to see a full break below 60 to enter this. All right. Well, Ally is definitely my favorite. $13 puts, that's $10 out the money. 13,000 in volume. Over $1 million in premium. We'll see how it opens up, and we'll go from there. But someone knows something, I think. This is not financial advice. My God, off topic, but I saw a reflection on a window of a person. I swear to God, I thought someone was in my house, but that was just the TV. That scared the shit out of me for a second. My heart literally stopped for a second, but we're all good. We're all good. Doors are locked. But anyway, I think Ally is definitely my favorite. We'll see how it opens tomorrow. See if we can get an entry on these 13 puts. It'd be nice to, play these, and hopefully it'll hit. So that's going to do it for me. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you're following my Twitter, for constant updates on Flow. We'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.